What's up, guys? It's a sports talking game show, and today I'm going to do my mock draft, my NFL mock draft. So, first up, got the Cincinnati Bengals. They're going to obviously take Joe Burrow. Next up, unless they take Tua or Chase Young, I don't see them taking anyone else. So, next up, we got Redskins. They're going to take Chase Young. Come on. Who else? And then the Lions are going to take Jeffrey Okudah. And next up, the Giants. They need a linebacker after the Alec Ogletree didn't work out. So they're going to take Isaiah Simmons. And he can also play safety. And then we got the Miami Dolphins. Okay, so this is where I think a trade could end up happening. But I got the Dolphins taking Tua. I don't see them taking anyone else. Next up, the Los Angeles Chargers. They're going to take Justin Herbert. They need that quarterback. And 7 would be the Panthers. They're going to take a defensive tackle here in Derek Brown. And then next up, we got the Cardinals. They can take a receiver here, offensive tackle, but they're going to take Andrew Thomas. Next up, we got the Jaguars. They could take a quarterback here. They could take anything here. But I have them taking Wirfs. Next up, I think it's the Browns. The Browns are going to draft an offensive tackle, so Becton for sure. Next up, we got the Jets. And they're probably going to take... Here, let me turn up my lighting. They're probably going to take a receiver here, so either CeeDee Lamb, Henry Ruggs, Jerry Jeudy. I got them taking Henry Ruggs. Next up, we got Oakland. Las Vegas now. So, they're going to take a receiver. It's either CeeDee Lamb or Jerry Jeudy. I love Jerry Jeudy to drop to the Niners, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, Jerry Jeudy is a Las Vegas Raider. Now, we got my San Francisco 49ers. They're going to take either a receiver or a defensive tackle to replace D-Buck. So, I hate to not take the receiver here, but we're going to have to take Javon Kinlaw from South Carolina. Okay, next up we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They just got Tom Brady. Give him another weapon? Nah. Protect Tom Brady. Jarek Wills. Next up, we have the Denver Broncos. They're going to take CeeDee Lamb here. He dropped far. Next up, we got Atlanta. They're not taking a quarterback. They might take Henderson here. They might take Diggs. And I got them taking Henderson. Next up, Cowboys. Now, the Cowboys, they're going to take Austin Jackson from USC. Next up, Miami again. Now, this is where a trade could end up happening. So, I'm not going to do not too many trades, but there might be a couple. So, let's do player pool. This one I will do a trade. And, Green Bay's talking about moving up. A bunch of these teams talking about moving up. Where's New England talking about moving up to get a QB. Next. So, pick 23, pick 18, 98, and boom. And that's realistic, because look at all that. So, that's a good trade for both sides. So, confirm trade was declined. Okay, then no trade here. So, they're going to take Trayvon Diggs. So, here we got Las Vegas. They're going to take A.J. Yes, sir. So, next up, Jacksonville. They could take a running back here, but they're going to take, this might be a little bit of a stretch, but DeAndre Swift. Eagles, they're going to take a defensive player. They always do, so how about Gross? Next up, Minnesota. They might need a receiver, but they're going to have to take Kenneth Murray. Since he's still in, they got another pick. So this is where Jordan Love is going to go. And I got to speed this up. They might draft a quarterback, the Saints, but I have them taking, where is he? Cesar Ruiz, center. They need that center after Unger retired. Now this is where they're going to take that receiver. And that is Mims, Denzel Mims. Next up, got Miami. Now Miami will definitely trade this pick, I think, even though they got tons of picks. But they could trade up with Kansas City, so I'm making this realistic. Kansas City, they get pick 32. 32, 96, and a fourth of next year, which is realistic. Something like that. And then they get back like a pick like that, and that should be decline. Okay, never mind. So, making a fool of myself. So then they're going to take cornerback, or not cornerback, they're linebacker here. And then next up we got Seattle. Okay, they're going to take an offensive tackle here, and that's Cleveland. Okay, and then next up, you got the Baltimore Ravens. They're going to take a receiver or a running back. So I got them taking Jonathan Taylor. That's a good place. Titans, they don't need a running back or anything like that. They need corners. So Fulton. Next up, the Green Bay Packers. They need linebacker, receiver. They need all that. So I got them taking not Justin Jefferson, surprisingly, but offensive tackle, Isaiah Wilson. Okay, next up, my San Francisco 49ers. And they are going to take a receiver here because they have that other pick. But my next mock, I'm going to actually be doing real trades, doing trades. But this time, we'll just not do trades, okay? And then Justin Jefferson. That's a great pick. And the Kansas City Chiefs, who, won the Super Bowl. Not proud to say it, but they did. They're going to take cornerback, running back. They can take anything really here. I got them taking Patrick Queen. That's a great pick. So, there you go. 4 results. So, there it is right there. The mock draft. Feel free to pause it and look. But next up, I'm going to do a 7-round mock draft of all of them. So, stay tuned. I'm going to do next one with trades, and then I'm going to do a 7-round mock with, Alright. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day.